That is what I'm all about. Good morning, or good afternoon, or just good whatever and stuff. Okay, so I'm starting my morning off with this green, dark green, look at that, Grinch green juice. In here we have got celery. By the way, I'm going to talk about celery juice in a minute. Cucumber, kale, and lemon. And that's pretty much it. Love it. Love the grassy, earthy, dark taste. And I haven't had a green juice in ages. Because like I told you guys before, my juicer is a pile of shit. As in, I was an idiot. What's new? And I went out and bought one of those really expensive centrifugal ones, and obviously they like, I don't even know what they do, but they like blend it in a way that's at such high speed that you have to drink the juice like immediately or it tastes of crap. So yeah, but this morning I was just really craving a green juice, so I would usually put a lot of spinach in this as well, spinach, but I didn't have any today. I thought I did and then I didn't, which is quite traumatic, but it's still good. Obviously, this is just hydration, lots of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. But what a lot of people don't talk about enough when you're juicing is that don't forget a lot of the nutrients in there, the fat-soluble nutrients, the vitamin A, as in the beta-carotene, the vitamin K, the vitamin E. I was gonna say vitamin D, but clearly there's no sunshine in here. Well, there might be, but you know what I mean. But yeah, all of those vitamins are fat-soluble, meaning if you don't have some fat with them, you won't actually absorb all of them. Stupid. Okay, you're juicing all of those minerals and vitamins, but don't you want to fully absorb all of them, you need to have some fat with it. So even if it's just like a handful of walnuts or almonds. So on that note, I've got breakfast part 2 here. This is what happens sometimes when I'm not filming, actually happens every day. I just kind of throw things together. So here as my source of fat, I've got a mushy, love that word, half of a large avocado. Also in this bowl, I've got some almonds, raw almonds, cherry tomatoes. I've got a large, I could really finish that sentence with something else, but anyway, I've got a large baked orange flesh sweet potato, nice and squishy, filled with lots of blackberries. And then I've also got a Japanese white flesh sweet potato here, and of course I have drizzled it with tahini. This is what I'm trying to drum into everyone's head, right? When you think of food, when you build a meal, think color, think micronutrients. Like, you can't compare the nutrition in this bowl to like a bland bowl of oats with no fruit or fat, if you know what I'm saying. Like, honestly, I'd rather commit than do that. I'm not even kidding. Also, while we're speaking about sweet potatoes, like the other day I was thinking if I had to give up tahini or sweet potatoes, like the fact that I was actually thinking about it, like that means a lot. All right, couple of announcements. Actually, first, I did say I was gonna speak about celery juice, didn't I? Because I know it's like the whole craze right now that everyone's doing, and so many people have asked my opinion on the medical medium. Honestly, I don't know. For sure, celery juice has a lot of benefits because it's a vegetable. You're juicing a vegetable. So I said I was gonna do celery juice for like a month and see if there was like any noticeable differences. But yeah, I did it for 2 days and then I just quit. So yeah, I love my green juice like this. Guys, I'm looking in the viewfinder and I just cannot take myself seriously. Why am I always a square or a Dorito or SpongeBob? Okay, it was getting dark in here. So yeah, the nut butters I'm gonna review in this one have been like the most requested that I've ever had in my life of any kind of requests. Like honestly, like hundreds and hundreds of you have sent me DMs on Instagram with nudes. Honestly, like in the last couple of months, hundreds of you have been sending me screenshots of the nut butters that I'm gonna review. I got my hands on finally. Yeah, that's coming up later. Second announcement, a very important announcement, is that I am coming to the States. I know I've been promising for ages that I was gonna come to California and do a meetup. So I'm coming. So yeah, I am coming to California in February, as in 2019. It's a Vivo Life meetup on the beach, and also Brian Turner's coming, and Ravana, and Nimai. So yeah, any crazy crew members in the California area, make sure you put it in your diary now. 10th of February, 11 AM, Santa Monica Beach by the Rings, which I have no idea where that is, but I'll be there. So yeah, come hang out with us on the beach. We're also gonna do like a group workout if you wanna join in with that. And also eat lots of delicious food, lots of amazing like-minded people. and probably a lot of crazy people, if it's people that follow me. Yeah, can't wait to meet you all. Anyways, I'll see you at lunch. Cheers. So many fucking pips. And of course, some liquid gold. Oh yes, baby. Alright, I'm going in just to see if it needs any more salt or pepper or lemon. Nope, that is perfect. And do you know what? Do you know what, yeah? That was not even a recipe, like I just made that up from scratch. But with these kind of recipes, I feel like you don't need measurements. This is actually even better than my roasted red pepper one that I made last time, or 2 videos ago. Yeah. Okay, so basically, well, actually, well, first of all, I've got a hoodie on because I'm cold. It was so funny, well, not funny like haha, funny like, in my last video at some point I must have said I was cold. I don't remember saying it, to be honest, but there was a couple of comments like saying, oh, all these damn vegans always cold, like not enough nutrients or whatever. And I'm like, it's called winter, there are actually seasons, we can actually feel different temperatures regardless of what we eat. This dip, guys, this dip, you guys have no idea. So I do this a lot, like I just love myself a dip. I just love a good dip. Even when I make my big salads, my big salads, this is my small bowl, by the way, but when I make them in my huge bowl, sometimes I won't even dress it. Like if I make like a nice creamy nut-based dressing, I'll just put like a bowl of the dressing in the middle so I can just dunk the whole way through. I just love dunking. I love a good dunk. So in this dip, I used a can of cannellini beans, otherwise known as white beans, and about a cup of sun-dried tomatoes, which yes, came in oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper, a good drizzle of proper runny Arabic tahini, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just got it with some cucumbers, tomatoes. I'm not that hungry, to be honest. Actually, what am I saying? After this, I'll tell you exactly why I'm having a light lunch. It's because I'm so excited about the nut butters that I'm about to crack into, and I plan on eating lots of them. So I feel like when you approach the test, you've got to be like, not starving or anything will taste good, but you also can't be like stuffed and have too much flavor going on in your mouth, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna plow through this, open the nut butters because the show must go on, and I'll see you then. Yep, back with 3 of the most exciting ones that I've been waiting ages and ages to try, especially these 2. All right, so let's go through them. So these 2 are from the brand Almighty Foods. Everyone has been raving about these recently. They're very small jars, only 200 grams. They're very expensive. I think they're like $8.99 each, £8.99, which is like maybe $12, $13. So I mean, that is pretty expensive for a tiny jar, but very excited because apparently these are just like the best thing ever. So this one, also big thank you again, yet again, to my friend Josh from Vivo Life, who picked these 2 up for me. Like I said in one of my previous videos, all of my friends are just like enablers at this point. Anyways, yeah, so this one is toffee almond, and the ingredients are, what are the ingredients? Okay, so the ingredients are just almonds, coconut palm sugar, and sea salt. Sounds pretty amazing. Right, on to this one. This is the hazelnut fig. Dried coconut flesh, love it, all about that. Hazelnut, coconut palm sugar, raw cacao powder, vanilla pod, and sea salt. I mean, that does sound more like a dessert than a nut butter, but... Okay, story time, yeah? For months, you guys have been leaving me comments, you guys who live in the UK, telling me that M&S, as in Marks and Spencer's, do their own tahini. And I went to so many different M&S stores and asked, they never had it. Luckily, I went to a huge M&S the other day, like the biggest one I've ever seen, and they had tahini in their like speciality, you know, foreign kind of section. It was pretty expensive for only 200 grams. And look, big statement here. They are claiming that it is proper Arabic tahini, Arabica tahini. And also, I have very, very high expectations for this. This one might be my new crack. It might be my new jam. Select sesame seeds are soaked overnight, lightly toasted, and passed through an ancient stone press to create this thick, velvety, smooth paste. Delicious, used raw in dips and salads or cooked into sauces and stews. Or just slathered all over yourself and your partner. All right, I'm actually gonna start with the tahini because I'm very excited about this. It looks runny. Oh, look at that. Okay, didn't even have to stir. Didn't even have to stir. Look, my friends, look. Look at that texture. That's even runnier than my regular, you know the one I usually use? The one I've showed you like a million times? Look at that. That is literally just liquid gold. All right, and we go. Oh my God. Guys, I think we need a moment. Can we just have a moment of silence? Okay, this stuff needs to be bowed down to. Look at the texture. I'm gonna say it. I thought I couldn't, but I can. This is better than the other ones that I've showed you, the proper Arabic ones. Not only is it runnier, but the flavor, like I've actually never tasted a tahini like this. Again, like this one is really hard to find, but no jokes, guys. This is the best tahini I've ever tasted. Guys, I just ate half the pot of that tahini. That is just gold. All right, so onto the hazelnut fudge. What? All right, there's like different layers. Right off the bat, nice texture. Look at that, nice and stirrable. This is gonna be like a dessert one, I can already tell. I know this one's sweet, but I'm going in with celery anyway. Fuck it. Cheers. Oh my God, what? This is very, very sweet. It's kind of like Nutella style. This is a dessert thing for sure. Yeah, very, very sweet. It does taste predominantly of coconut. You get all the flavors. My taste buds are like on a roller coaster right now. They're a bit confused, but you get the vanilla, you get the fudginess. This is absolutely incredible. No, honestly guys, this... I would say this is the best sweet one I've tried so far. All right, last up we have the toffee almond, which, to be honest, those two I've just tasted. Well, I mean, number one, this day's been revolutionary for me. I've just found an even better tahini. I'm still a bit mind blown. So, I mean, this one's got a lot of competition. Oh, look at that texture already. Haven't even put it in yet. And look. Look, that is what I'm all about. You know what, screw the celery, I'm going in with a spoon because I know this is like a dessert type one. Let's do it. Cheers. Oh, okay, just wow. This is even better than the last one. If I could only have one nut butter for the rest of my life, it would be almond butter. And the fact that this is like sweet almond butter, fuck me. No, seriously guys, you need to get online and snap this up. I know I've said this a few times, but I feel like this is the most successful nut butter taste test we've done so far because all three, absolute bomb. Anyways, I'll see you at dinner.
It was like 10 minutes later, and I'm so hungry.
Thank you for the tahini.
Finest, only the finest.
How is it, Miles?
Can I have some digestive crumble?
Double chocolate, yeah.
That's good.
This is a good start.
Emoji rating.
Yeah, emoji right here.
Alright, I'm filming the outro like a couple days later because I was just editing this and I realised I didn't have an outro. So here we are with the outro hoodie. So yeah, I went up to London on that day for dinner to meet two of my best friends in the world, Anna and Fitzy. They're just incredible people that literally keep me sane, keep me together when I have mental breakdowns, which is like every day, to be quite honest. So I wanted to give an honest review on, you know I'm always honest with my reviews. We went to a new vegan restaurant in London called California Kitchen. Not gonna lie, the food tasted good, right? It tasted bomb actually, but it was tiny. It's the kind of place that you go to and you either need to eat before or you have to eat again afterwards. So speaking of afterwards, we went to Eureka, which if you're ever in London, if you live in London, you have to go to Eureka. It's the best vegan ice cream in the world. And I do believe that they make it out of rice milk, I think. I'm not sure. But it's just, the flavor is just incredible. And yeah, anyways guys, I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget to subscribe and become a member of my amazing crazy crew. And I love you all, and laters.
Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular.